You must have heard about the 3 foot from gold story. I heard it in Napoleon Hill's book, but I know it's a big story that a lot of people have heard about, whether they've read the book or not. So it's all about a man who was digging for weeks and weeks in this tunnel to find gold because he heard that gold was there. He literally gave up and he was 3 feet away from gold. Someone else had an idea that they knew that the gold was there, so said, do you know what, I've got the money, I've got the time, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the job. Literally within a couple of days they hit gold. What do you think the moral of the story is? Guys, I'm Ren, welcome back to my channel. Get ready to become the best, baddest version of yourself. Listen, hold me accountable, I've been gone for a while. I know I told you guys I'm gonna show up every single week and I haven't, so I apologize. I have not been consistent, and that is all about what this video is about today, because it's so hard. It's one of the hardest things, is to be consistent and show up. But one thing I have learned is that's the difference. That is the difference between the 99% and the 1%, is showing up. Everything else actually doesn't matter. If you do something every single day for a year or 2 years or a couple, you are going to be better. You are going to be better than you was when you started, period. But doing that, how do we do that? How do we get the motivation every single day? How do we get the determination to show up even when life's going shitty, you're not seeing results, you're not in the mood and you don't want to? So I'm here today to share with you guys how I've got back on my shit and how I'm gonna start showing up and how I'm gonna make sure I am now consistent. I've never heard someone that hasn't been consistent and not made it. I've never heard it. If you have heard a story of someone that tried and never stopped trying and didn't make it, please at them. Please tell me the story. Please comment below, because I've actually never heard it. There is no way that you cannot make it if you don't give up. Don't get me wrong, it might not turn out how you thought it was going to turn out. The end result might not be what you pictured in your mind. I'm telling you, it will be way better than the position you originally started in. So you have to just show up. That is the first part. You have to show up no matter what. You have to keep going until the wheels fall off, because consistency is what it is. Consistency is what it is, and how you be consistent is being disciplined. So no matter whether you're getting the results or not, you just keep showing up. You keep showing up and you keep doing it, because you know you're gonna end up in a better place than you was when you started. And sometimes the outcome doesn't look like what it was supposed to. You might end up on a completely new path that you wouldn't have ever even thought about if you didn't start in the first place and you didn't show up. One thing that's been hard for me is when you're showing up and you're putting a lot of effort into something and you're literally getting no results. It's hard. I'll be real, I'll be honest. You spend so much effort doing content, editing videos and stuff, and then you feel like people aren't even watching. It shatters you. However, I'm so grateful for those of you that are, because every single person literally counts. But it's shattering. But what I have learned is you have to show up without results. You have to show up anyway, because it's that discipline and that consistency that are gonna make people have faith in you, and your time will come. It's inevitable, but you have to wait on the timing of God. You have to wait on the timing of the universe, whatever you believe in. But I do believe every single thing happens for a reason. But if you're not taking aligned action, if you're not there to show up, then how is it going to happen for you? But showing up even when the results aren't is the hardest thing ever, but we have to do it. And it's all about, what can you do every single day? What little thing can you do every single day to make yourself get better at that skill, get better at that thing? And sometimes it's not doing the biggest thing, it's doing the littlest thing, it's doing the easiest thing. Is that just going on a walk because you want to start going to the gym? Is that just going to the gym and saying, do you know what, I'm just going to do 20 minutes. I'm literally going to walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes or half an hour, because I'm getting used to getting myself in there. I love art, I love drawing. Okay, I'm just going to chunk out 15 minutes and start, so it doesn't feel so daunting. If you want to write that book, if you want to make that content, do you know what, I'm just going to do one video, see how I feel. I'm going to chunk it up. I'm going to do a bit of editing every single day. You have to make it easy and sizable for you. You have to fall in love with the process and not the result. And this is something that I've had to really sit back and reset my mind. And one thing about me is I'm not going to show up here and start talking about things that I'm not doing. And if I feel like I'm not in that place, I'm not going to be out here preaching like I am. you know what I mean? Christmas happened. I was really like on it. I thought, oh, I'm gonna take a break, it's Christmas. Worst thing I ever did. Like, I feel like when you take a break and you break out of that habit and the routine, it's a lot harder for your brain to then go back in. So that's one thing I've learned that I wouldn't do again. I feel like you show up regardless whether it's hot, snowing, windy, a holiday, not a holiday, because I feel like that helps you keep the habit. And I've spoke about it before in another video. A habit is literally what helps you be consistent. Like, would you even dream of leaving your house without brushing your teeth? No, because it's all you've ever known. Falling in love with the process though is the most important part. Fall in love with what you're doing, fall in love with the activity. I actually love speaking on here. I love hearing people's comments, like seeing people's comments. Like, I love to see that people have watched it. Like, it makes me feel good to know that I'm helping someone out there, even if it's one person. Like, that person matters, you guys all matter. So I felt like I just had to fall back in love with the process, and whatever that is, fall in love with the process. If it's losing that weight, fall in love with how it feels to know that you come out of the gym and you're proud of yourself. Like, that feeling for me is the biggest thing. Like, since I've started my working out journey, is just knowing that, oh my God, I did it, I feel good, like, I'm proud of myself, I can go home now, not beat myself up, not have guilt, like, I feel good. Fall in love with the process and not the result, because I'm telling you now, when you do that, the result is going to be bigger than your wildest dreams, like bigger and better than you can ever imagine. Just remember, if you've got a big goal, let's say like content creating, or you're starting a business, it matters about who and not how many. Like, it really is important to remember that even if you're helping one person right now, you're helping one person. Like, if you're trying to start that business and you sold that one product, or you've got that one consultation, or you're coaching that one person, it's important, because the more good energy and good vibes you put into that, it's going to attract even more people. It is so important that no matter how small you feel or how small you think your impact is, that you still do it to the best of your ability and high quality, because that energy, that effort is going to transcend out, and you're going to help a lot more people, because the universe is going to notice that energy and see that, yes, she's doing it full of energy anyway. Even having that one person, that's going to attract more people to you. Do not do something half-assed because you feel like no one's watching, or you're not helping as many people as you want, or you haven't got as many clients as you want, or you've got that one order but you're not going to pack it with love, you're not going to make the effort to get it to them as soon as you possibly can. Remember, energy is everything, so treat every single thing you're doing like the whole world is what. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm back on it. Please scrutinize me in the comments if you feel like, because honestly, it does motivate me to keep going. Like, it really does. Like, seeing people watch it, like it and comment, it really helps me keep going. And I am going to show it for you guys, because I promised that, and I need to show it for myself also. Guys, I'll see you next week in the video. Bye.